Hello and welcome to Amethyst Star Crafting. My name is Jane Allmark and I'm a UK independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. And today we are looking at Hearts and Kisses because we're going to make a Valentine. Probably you could send it as a Valentine card. In the UK we don't do a lot with Valentines, but I really like some of the images in this, so we're going to use some of that. And we're going to use something which is a way back when, however, it's coming back, which is the Hey Chick. There's another stamp set in the annual catalogue, which is, sorry, in the holiday catalogue, which is a birthday chick one. Let me see if I can just find it. I didn't, oh, here we go, look at that. Which is this one, which is Hey Birthday Chick, which has the same images but in different ways. And then there will be 2 sets of dies which will be coming in February. So you can get this one unless you've still got it. Now, if you're like me, I've been a demonstrator for over 5 years now, and I keep most of my stamp sets because I really love them. So if you've still got it, let's bring it out and let's do something with it. And we're going to combine it with the Hearts and Kisses to make a quite sort of fun Valentine-y style of card. So I'm just going to get a bit of a scrap to start off with. Now, this stamp set was celebrated a long time ago when we did wooden. So mine is still in wooden, and I'm going to use, let's have this one. So you can stamp all 3 of them out, but I'm only going to do this one, and I'm going to use my Memento. But if you remember the last video, I've only just re-inked it, so it is quite juicy, and I have to be careful of it not bleeding. When you re-ink, you need to wait a little while for it to dry. But I think we might be able to get away with it because the image is, there's an awful lot of, outside pieces. So there's not as much inside that is going to affect it, I don't think. Okay, so I'm only going to do one of them. I have done all 3, and I will show you what I thought would be quite good with all 3, but I thought I would just show you the one to show you how what I did with it. So I have got blends, and I have got a Calypso Coral. I've got which was in the clearance, and I believe might still be there, which is a Pineapple Punch. But also you could use a Daffodil Delight. So basically any sort of chicken colour, but I wanted it to be quite bright. So I'm going to use the pumpkin pie to start off with, and I'm literally just very quickly just going over and taking it up. So it's not sort of overly complicated. It's quite an easy shape, and I'm hoping it's going to be dry enough that it's not going to smear on me. As I say, Memento is really good because it's water based, but you do find that if it's just if you've just re-inked it, you do find that it can bleed until it's dry. So I'm literally doing this quite gently round those pieces. And then I'm going to take the dark Calypso Coral and just do his comb and what do they call it, a waddle or something, just in on there. So you've got that in there. And then just to add a little bit of definition, if you go in with a light or a dark in the the blends, you can just, and I'm just doing it in sort of little tight sort of almost sort of strokey pieces just to give a little bit of definition. There's no sort of light and dark in there. It's very easy, simple sort of little image to do. And then all I would do is to take our paper snips and very simply, and I'll show you how quickly and easily I would do that, is to just go round and to cut him out. Now, if you, in February, there will be dies, so you can actually cut him out. And there's some other pieces as well. So there's sort of, you know, fences, and I think there's a bit of corn and various other things. So if you want to get the whole lot and you're into the chicken side of things, you can do that fairly quickly. I'm literally just going to very quickly and easily just fussy cut it out without too much sort of faffing about, just with his beak in there. Leave a little bit of space, turn your paper as you go. Hold on, take that round, take it down to there. And then round little things like feet, you just literally need to sort of go round in a circle. You can tidy it up afterwards if you want to, but you can see I'm not even really concentrating very much on this at all. So you then have your little sort of chicken cut out. Okay, so what are we going to do with this, and how are we going to tie it in with the hearts and kisses? Well, I have got a base of just ordinary Whisper White cardstock, or basic white if you've got the basic white, and we're going to use the lips first, and I'm going to put the lips in with Blushing Bride, so just sort of fairly straight. Again, because it's a background, you don't have to spend too much time in working out where you're going to put everything. But what I would do is to start up at the top and just put 1, 2, 3. So that's got your row. Then the second one's going to go in the middle of this one, and then in the middle of that one, and then we can do one off the edge on that side, and we're just literally going to work it down. So as I say, don't worry too much about it going into spaces and things. Just, as I say, work your way down, but it gives the, I quite like these lips. I think they're quite a fun thing to do for a background. So that one off on there, put that one in the middle first, that one off on that side, and that one off on that side. Okay, so we've now just covered it with the lips, which I think is quite fun. And if you wanted to do a card just like that, you could just keep that as the base and then carry on and put other things in there as you go. Because as I say, they're quite fun. You could then just cut out the lipstick and maybe put that in there, or punch out, because it comes with a coordinating punch out one of those. So you can make one with the heart, with the lips on there. However, we're going to take this little image here, and we are just going to create a background that will work. So I'm going to take this on there, and I'm taking Melon Mambo because I quite like Melon Mambo. You could use Magenta Madness, you could use Real Red, you could use any pinks that you want. And then all I'm going to do is I'm just going to cover in between the spaces with the hearts. So it's creating a very simple, easy background that we can then add. It really is that sort of hearts and kisses. We can add what we want in on there. So I'm just going to do it like that. Okay, I've put a piece of scratch paper underneath because you will find that it'll go off the edges, and you want it to go off the edges because then it looks as if it's a piece that almost like a piece of designer series paper or pattern paper that you've done yourself. So as you know, I like doing my own backgrounds for things, and this stamp set is perfect for doing things that are, you know, just a little bit different, but I think work quite well. So I'm just popping this one back in its case. And then we are going to, let's take that off of there. We're then going to start to sort of construct the card. Now, I've done quite a bit of this in advance because it saves sort of, you know, messing about too much. Now, I have in this stamp set, you have got a Hey Chick, which I really like. Now, you've got on there, Hey Chick, you're a good egg and have a happy day. The Hey Chick I really like because I think that's, it's that sort of almost 60s retro type, you know, Hey Chick, how you doing? So I thought that that would work with our little chicken and have her saying Hey Chick to a friend. Then I thought, well, we need to really sort of build it up on something. So I have taken the stitch shaped circles and I've cut one from white and one from pink, and we're just going to put those together. So let me just grab some glue to work out which of my glues are. I've got one which is nearly empty and one which is on its way, so I have to sort of work out which one's which, and I can't remember. I think that's the one that's okay. So I'm just literally going to layer these up. Yes, this is the one that's okay. So we're just going to layer that, and that just gives a little bit of interest, so it's not you don't lose the image in the background. Then we can put our little chicken in on top like that. So you can put him up with dimensionals if you want to. As I say, I'm posting quite a few cards at the moment because here in the UK, and I think, you know, around most of the world, we're restricted in what we can do at the moment. So we can't necessarily go out and see all our friends. Now I can have him pecking down, or I can have him sort of pecking up. I think I'll have him just at a little bit of angle with his feet, just to add a little bit of interest on there. So I'm just sticking him down like that. Then we've got the Hey Chick. So I want the Hey Chick up at the top. And then I have taken from the Hearts and Kisses the You Go Girl, because I thought as a combination, Hey Chick, You Go Girl worked quite well, and I'm just going to put that right the way across on there. So let's I'm going to put this down so we can have it all together, because I think that these are quite fun, and I will be sending these out to a couple of my girlfriends. Because as I say, I think at the moment we're all struggling a bit, and just to turn around and say to a friend, hey, you know, hey hun, hey chick, hey, you know, you go girl, sort of keep your chin up. And I'm going to put this one straight because I wanted it sort of to come in straight on there, and then I'm going to put this other one in at the bottom straight as well. And I will show you, you can make a complete set of these as well if you want to, and as I say, just send them to your girlfriends. If you're a demonstrator, you can send them to your team, to your customers. If somebody's just starting and's ordered their starter kit and is on their way or has achieved a milestone, hey chick, you go girl. And then you can put it onto whatever background you want. Now, I've got for this one, I've got the Melon Mambo. In fact, I think it's probably Magenta Madness, but that will work as well. And that gives you a really sort of bright colour on there. So that's that one. And then I have done a couple of others with the other images. So let me show you those ones. That was the one that I did with the that chicken. Then I've done exactly the same background on this one and just combined it with a pink. So if we move that one to there, and I've just taken one of the other images and just coloured that in the same sort of colour tone, because I quite like that, but I did it more with the Daffodil Delight. So put that on there, and then, as I say, you know, you've got your Hey Chick at the top. In fact, you could have it actually coming out of, whoops, just stuck on my finger. You could have it coming actually out of the chicken, and then you've got your You Go Girl at the bottom, which I haven't cut down. And if you don't want to do that background, or you haven't got that stamp set, you could always take, and I'm just going to show it as an example because I haven't cut this out. You can take your free Oh-So Ombre papers, put one in, maybe put another one in at that sort of angle, take this one again, put that in the middle, put your, there's the little one that's sort of the hairy little chicken, have that one on there. Again, you can put it up at an angle if you want, or you can put it straight, and then you can have your You Go Girl at the bottom. But as I say, I thought that they were a fun idea to do, and this Hey Chick and the Hey Birthday Chick is available now. And the coordinating dies, this stamp set and the coordinating dies for both the sets are available at the beginning of February. So thank you so much for watching me. As always, please stay safe and please stay well. And you go, girl. Bye.